D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? Down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them and you can, make up your own mind, or you can just listen to me and I'm going to break those suckers down and tell you what's going on. And yeah, you can move on from there. Before I get started on this, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like myself usually get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. I also ask that you do this to any other small YouTube channel because I'm pretty sure they would appreciate it as well. So let's get started. Amanda Seyfried is going to be replacing Meghan McKinnon as Elizabeth Holmes. Now, this will be for Hulu. This will be a series. I think it's just going to be a mini series. And she is going to be playing Elizabeth Holmes. And if you don't know anything about Elizabeth Holmes, I'll just run it down real quick. So Elizabeth Holmes wanted to be the Steve Jobs, but for medicine. She wanted to innovate, and she wanted to recreate and do this thing. So she created this box, and the company she started was called Theranos. And basically what it was there was this small box, and you took a small vial like this size, and it was basically like 2 or 3 drops of your blood. They put it in the thing, and it would test you for everything under the sun. I mean, not everything, but a lot of stuff. And then it would come back and tell you what was wrong with you. Now, she claimed that this was revolutionary. It worked, all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. But what was happening was she was just lying. She was lying to everybody. And the reason she was able to do all of this is because she basically copied what Steve Jobs did. She wore his black turtleneck. She developed a deep voice. Like her voice was deeper than my voice right now. The voice that she created for this persona is the voice I should have got at puberty. But so she created, and she just lied about it all. Her product didn't work. Her little box didn't work. I guess it was just like some tests. There was like a light in there, and there was like, if it got into a certain part to test for something specific, the light made it too hot, so it couldn't test correctly, and it came out with a lot of wrong results. And a lot of places like CVS, I believe it was CVS, or maybe it was Walgreens, they put this Theranos box in all their stores, and people were getting false false results. There we go. And it will be interesting. It will be like really interesting because I am fascinated with this whole story. Like, I've watched like every single YouTube video I can find about this. There's like a mini series, like a movie or whatnot on something. I've seen that one, or at least I think I did. I don't know. I watched a lot of stuff. It's so fascinating. You guys have no idea how fascinating this is, unless you've kept up with it like I have. It's so good. It's so good. So Kate McKinnon, I said Kate McCain earlier. Oh no, I said Meghan McCain. Oh, totally. Well, I wonder what Freudian slip is that? Anyways, so Kate McKinnon was originally going to play Elizabeth Holmes. But unfortunately, because of scheduling, due to SNL and coronavirus and all that stuff, she couldn't play it. So they got Amanda Seyfried to play her. Now, I think this is a good choice. I love Amanda Seyfried. She's so freaking hot, so hot. And she's very talented. Now, she's fresh off of Mank. Don't watch Mank. It is boring. Oh my goodness. Small tangent. Mank, I sat down to watch Mank because I'm like, oh, it's getting all these nominations and everything. Sat down to watch it. Oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, this was bad. My wife, who watches movies with me, like 30 minutes in, she's like, this was a bad choice. I'm not having a good time. And I'm all like, yeah, me neither. She's like, you want to shut it off? I'm like, no, we've started it. We've got to finish it now. And she fell asleep, and I was all like, oh, and everything. So yeah, Mank, don't watch Mank. It's not good. It's so friggin' boring. It's so stupid. So I'm happy for Amanda Seyfried. I'm sad for Kate McKinnon. I like both of them. I like Kate McKinnon. She's so talented too. Even when, the movie's not that great, like Ghostbusters, I do like Kate McKinnon. She's so funny. She's so talented. She seems like such a nice person. Like, every time I watch an interview with her or I see something online with her in it, she just seems like such a nice, warm person. And I love her. As far as Amanda Seyfried goes, I haven't watched a whole bunch of interviews and stuff like that, but I don't see any reason for me not to like her. her. I do like her when she's on screen. She's so talented. I love when she sings. She's like, oh, and everything's so good and everything. But I'm excited to see this movie. Like I can't wait to see what Amanda Seyfried does with that voice, like that whole like, hi, I'm Elizabeth Holmes and everything. I can't wait to see what she does there. It's gonna be so good, so good. So tell me, what do you guys think about this story? How do you feel about Amanda Seyfried taking over for Kate McKinnon? I can't believe I said Megan McCain. That's so weird. How do you feel about her taking over for Kate McKinnon for as Elizabeth Holmes in the Elizabeth Holmes movie for Hulu? Did you follow that story when it first dropped? How do you feel about it? Are you fascinated with it like me? I'm still fascinated with it. I can't believe so many people got duped by that woman, and I probably would have got duped for her, because you watch her not her TED talk but her like speeches and stuff, and she's so good. She's so like literally like I was just like, oh yeah, she's great, and then you're like, what, she lied? Man, so good at lying. I'm a horrible liar. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.